Hi folks, and welcome back to Ultimate General American Revolution. We last left our fledgling army milling around the Boston area trying to strike the British where they're weakest, whilst not being the victim of that death stack that's waiting for us. So we're going to continue the campaign today, build up our economy a little bit, recruit the army, make it a bit bigger, and to that end, if you like a regiment naming after you, then just leave some suggestions in the comments down below. You'll see some in-game already that I've added in, and we'll add a few more in today, as we can only edit the units when they're actually garrisoned in a town. So let's jump in and see where we get to in our battle for independence. Okay, let's get these guys out away from Middlesbrough over there. Let's move them on and just play time on a little bit. So thank you also to the guys who've left some tips and suggestions in the comments. That's really useful. Oh, the undercover intelligence officer. We have an undercover intelligence officer embedded within the British naval ranks. This officer collects vital information regarding British plans and relays it back to us. He has reported that the British are dispatching additional troops to Boston by sea. 680 British soldiers coming in. Intelligence Department project is ready for research. Oh, okay. Pause. Let me just take a look at this. We can start doing this. Okay, we need to get officer recruitment done first. Do you know what? 3 days. Let's just spend the 3 points. Let's get that done. So we're pulling our army away from Middlesbrough, just because if this big stack of doom comes marching south, we might get our soldiers trapped against the coast down here with no real way to fall back. We always want to think about a line of retreat in this. It would be quite disastrous to get an army surrounded and destroyed. I like this. Little supply wagons chasing down one of the units, bringing them some stuff. Okay, let's get everyone into Providence. And meanwhile, we'll do a bit of scouting out with El Generalissimo here. Let's head up towards Leicester. You'll notice, by the way, guys, we've got in Leicester, we've got Barge's Regiment. And the Naughty Beavers, I think there are some rogue Canadians who've come down. Some disloyal Canadians from the north who want to help in the colony's fight for independence. Second Continental Congress. The Second Continental Congress convenes in Philadelphia. Recognizing the complexity of the situation, affluent patrons and members of Congress have decided to offer their support. What do we need the most? We're okay for cash, but cash is never a bad thing. Ammunition. I need to see... Is there a button where we can see our global store of ammunition? Because I suspect this is actually a little bit low. And weapons to form more units. Well, cash we could buy either of the other two from. I don't know that we could buy 400 muskets with 2,500 cash, though. I suspect we probably couldn't. But is it going to be civilian muskets, or... Do you know what? I'm going to go ammunition, because at the moment, we don't have an economy, and I need to figure out if we can see where the supply of this is, actually. Is there anything down here? There's got to be something we can look at. Okay, I found it. It's in the market and storage thing. We actually can see our ammunition. Comes in packs. It comes in packs. I think that just sounds funny. I don't know why. It can be produced or purchased. Its production requires coal and saltpeter. Okay, so we need... I see what the other things we need. Some of these are just for trading. But that is kind of key, and we really don't have any economy industry at the moment. Let's see what we got down in Providence. So down here you can see the 4 regiments that we've got stationed. We've got the Jackdaw Rifles, Dome Shutton's Regiment, which has the artillery in, and there are 2 units of original line infantry that we've got, the Frisian Volunteers and the 1st Maryland Volunteers. So with such prestigious names, let's see if they can live up to their reputation. So what we need is a target. I'm going to go and take a look over at Salem and see if we can maneuver the army. I don't care if Middlesbrough falls at the moment. It's kind of a bait to try and draw some soldiers out of Boston, then we can go and take it. It is producing ammunition for me, but I don't fancy my chances of really holding that place. Salem, however, has... Okay, there's an army moving out of there. Let's get some soldiers coming out. What we need is these guys. And let's get them to march up towards... Oh. Excuse me, there we go. Get them marching up towards Leicester. We might be seeing an attack on Portsmouth. I've got a regiment in there that I fear is probably vulnerable. I'm not sure it's a good idea. They were drawn out to try and attack my general. I wonder if I can use my general as bait to lure enemies out. Remember, generals can get killed in this. It's not a good idea to be too risky with this. However, hang on, let's draw these guys in like that. If I can draw these guys this way a little bit towards Fort Stevens, we might be able to rush. Oh, I think this could work actually. Let's draw them in like that. I'm going to get shot at here. Yep. Nope. Yep. No. I think, have they seen?
Charge forward.
Come on, guys. Don't pull the big force out of Boston. But let's see what other mischief we can get up to. What have we got? Oh, we've got some projects finished. I could do with a big bell going off. New British fleets arrived. Not all factories or shipyards used. Oh, have we? Have we got a ship? We were building a ship. Okay, I'm going to do another one just because we can. We'll click apply. I would like to see when this is. It says 12 days. That's surprisingly fast, actually. So do we... Pause. Do we have a boat? Ships. We do not. Ports. We have... Oh, we can defend ports? Is this a thing? Okay, I need to look at this. As in, outside of regular garrisons, I mean. Alright, let's pull the forces out of Leicester. And let's get an actual army out. Now, Leicester's an important place. But if we're going to try and take Salem, we're going to need to really group our forces together. Oh, Cuthbertson's gained some experience. Nice. Or Domeshuttons, sorry. Oh, it goes on the officer's name still. Yeah, I wish I could rename that. We haven't worked out which we want to go with. Oh, willpower? Stamina. We'll always go stamina. Stamina's always good. Right, well, I may as well bring these guys in.
Hold the line.
We've lost sight of the enemy at Salem. If we're going to do this, I would say we come back from up here. Let's get these guys involved. Because then I can safely retreat away from Salem. There's 2,000 men in there. We don't know what's in Boston. That was the numbers last seen, our last intelligence report. It might be way out. Let's have a look. We're kind of behind here. So, intelligence department. Let's get that going. And we've got an artillery. Oh, we've got someone. Oh, nice. He's got good stats as well. Emery Crane. Those are good stats. Yep, he's our artillery chief. He's going to research revolutionary artillery. And we can also set a training level. But it requires ammunition per day, which is understandable. And this will be all units in settlements would train to some extent. Until we get some economy going where we can actually, produce our own ammunition, I think we'll hold off on that one. Does this look like we are... Additional production points may be leased from small businesses. And it will cost us... Does that cost us 12 per day? Is this going to... What if I do that? For 180... Is that per day or per month? It's given us, what, 6 factories? Let's put that down at 2. I don't know what that's going to do, so we're going to find out here. An intelligence department. We have a reputation of 90 at the moment. Do you know what? Let's spend it. I think getting departments up and running is kind of important. Right, if I go into production, has it given us... It's given us factories. Okay, so that's what that department did. Nice. I had not appreciated that. So this will allow us to get on the production of muskets. At the moment, we can only do civilian ones. Let's click apply. Yep, it's costing us money, but we'll do as much as we can in that. I want to try and tick off this quest up here, if you like. Okay, so let's... Intelligence department. Okay, brilliant. Let's take a look at this. Now, this is an interesting thing. Can we assign someone to this? No one's particularly good. I'm going to see if there's anyone better to switch over in these roles. There isn't there. He's actually quite good in this job. So, do you know what? Our guy here, 27, 24, Stefan Sadowski. I mean, it's not bad. We can spend more money, which I'm not going to do. which will give us a better indication of what's going on in enemy-held settlements. At the moment, I don't feel like that's really affordable. I don't think we need extra copper, so what should I get? Sons of Liberty, Army Innovation, we can get the barracks. Effectively confront the British, we must evolve our military. That sounds good, but also research speed sounds good. 27 days. We're talking like 2 months to get the two, if I do one then the other. Do you know what? I'm going to get this one, and then we'll get the research speed afterwards. I need to have a look at what barracks actually do. So, Newport, shall we have a look at what's building? We're building a schoolhouse. I think we want carpenter shops everywhere, because that will increase our production points. It requires 5 material. Okay, well, let's do it. We've got the speeded up building in Hartford, so we'll do it there. That's going to be our main base. We have gathered the army. We're going to march on Salem. We're going to have a stab. I think we're going to have a stab. We've got 3,000 men, so we do outnumber them by 50%. I'm just highly aware of how close to boss. Actually, we have more than that. So let's get these guys out. We're going to send a message to Spain requesting 18 ammunition. I think we should request this from them. Better to not increase tensions. Let's do it. Okay, let's also have a look at this. Patriots Resource Network, 6 ammunition. That's cool. Right, click pause. We've now got the foreign relations. So, Yorkie, you were asking about France getting involved. I guess if we trade with them, shall we see how this works? No, because I can't click on anything. I don't know how that works at all. I'm sure the game will fill me in as we go. Okay, we'll worry about that bit later then. Nice. I wonder what happened. I was building a ship. I wonder what happened to it. I wonder if it got destroyed in a fight because I wasn't watching. Let's see where we are. Construction schoolhouse in Leicester complete. Excellent. And intelligence department. And tension between the USA and Spain arising. I mean, basically because we requested ammunition, is that suggesting that they dislike us more now? I mean, I guess we're burning some goodwill, but I'm not sure that that should really class like that. We can put troops on board transport here. It says. Right, let's get these guys in. I maybe should have renamed these. I will update the names after the end of every episode, I think, if there's new names to be put in. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. So, we've got some pretty... Let's form for battle outside Salem like this. Okay, that's quite spread out. And then we want to rush it before Boston gets involved. As soon as Boston gets involved... I love the sound of those marching boots and drums. I'm clicking on that straight away. Yep, because... Oh, it does drag them all in. I thought it might have some turning up later as reinforcements. We've got some turning up later as reinforcements. So we should be okay. We outnumber them nearly 2-1. Oh, we're going to deploy in 3 zones. What we'll probably do is pull back and just let the enemy march onto us. So in zone 1, we better have El Generalissimo, and we'll put the line infantry in there. And in zone 2, we'll put this guy, and then I'm going to guess the reinforcements will turn up there. Oh, the vanguard of our army is in position to commence the assault on the enemy fort. The enemy is taking position to defend their strong... Is this a fort attack? I wasn't expecting that. The rest of our guys will... Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at this. Do we have... We don't have the artillery. That's coming in as reinforcements. That's a shame. Flipping heck. This is how forts should be. They've pretty much, apart from an odd patch here, they've cleaned this. They've picked it bare, and it's on top of a rise. So they've got clear vision all the way around. Now that's how you set up a fort. All right, let's form up in a bit of a shaky line. And can we get that guy in as well? what we want to do is try and attack from the other side. Now I have reinforcements coming, and the enemy do not. So what I would like is to draw them onto us, if that is possible. If they want to leave their fortifications, that would be awesome. Salem is one of those places that I don't propose we'll be able to hold very long. But the idea is to try and inflict a stinging defeat on the enemy, to try and draw them out into other battles. We just need to break up their forces and not engage the big stack of doom anywhere. Let's speed this up as nothing seems to be happening. Okay, we've spotted the enemy. They're sending a single company out to face our general there. So let's get... If I press Shift 1, does that group... It does! Nice. Let's group those guys up. This is going to be our main battle line. We may as well face them through the wood. Not quite like that, I think. We've got these guys at the side. Let's go into the cover over there. And then we'll do Shift 2. We'll group them up. And what we kind of want is something like that. That's actually not bad. I'm not seeing the bulk of the enemy forces. They may be sat in cover. I just need to pull back a bit here. Okay. They suspect something is up. They're deploying for combat. They've probably spotted my regulars coming in. Is this going to be a case of who can make it to the... Oh, no, no. It's like, yep, retreat. Okay, that's fine. Let's speed up. I'm going to wait for the reinforcements. I'm not going to go in on the fort until everyone is in position and ready. Good. The guys aren't losing condition from marching. That's good. Good. So we can now see where the enemy are. Excellent. We should be in decent terrain up here. And if they wish to engage, then we can flank them quite easily. Why is there a big gap in the line there? I do not like the look of that. Wait a minute. They're behind us. They came from behind. What is this? Dragoons. Bollocks. Right. No, wait, these aren't dragoons. These are... Oh, the enemy have hired some locals to come and help in the fight. I see. And these are musket-armed natives. Right, well, that was not the plan. Quick, we need to about face. And what we need to do is then just put... I need to just advance slightly these three so that they can come to the support of... Oh, my word. Hang on. No, you. This way. Quick. You need to run this in. Now we are possibly in the shit. We're at risk of getting outflanked here. Quite badly. Right, hang on. This guy. Over here. Run. The British won't care at all about the status of... Hang on, can we just run them in? Hold. Hold. We don't know how... I expect the game's going to give bonuses in melee to the natives, especially the ones armed with tomahawks. There's a lot of them. This isn't good. Halt! Halt! Turn that off. Don't go running into combat, you assholes. I can't stop them. They're going in. Try and rally that unit before it's too late. Wow. Okay, I feel like I am going to get absolutely destroyed here. Charge. Friendly fire. Not good. Not good at all. Rout. Stop. Shoot. We've got the first vestige of reinforcements coming in down here. What's arrived? Some militia. Where do they need to go? Where's the battle at? They're a long way away. I should have held back and waited. I'm just going to bring them up here until everything was in place. Hold the line. Come on, we'll get some cover on. I think in a firefight with the native units, and I do not know anything about the native units, I've got to be honest. This is not something we've tried. Right, get you guys up there. We'll get there on the double. Brilliant, we've managed to capture some Brits. Let's pull them back. Let's rush these guys in. These guys are stuck in a firefight, but we do outnumber them, but we're taking fire from the fort as well. They've turned around. That's excellent. I'm thinking we might want to charge here against missile-armed troops. Let's see what happens. I wonder if these class as skirmishers. Or are they going to stand their ground? And there's arrows coming over, but we're not taking losses there. Okay, I predict success there, but I might be wrong. Good, you stay there. You're fine there. We've engaged these guys. This is perfect. And then we need to watch out. I could do with old... I was going to say George Washington, but it's not, is it? It's me. Oh, God. Hang on. You need to get the hell out of there. And the militia coming up. Are they even moved? You need to turn up here. Face that way. We outnumber the enemy. So what we can do... Did we win that other fight over there? Well, we won something, but we're engaged with somebody else now, and I can't see who that is. So they're armed with muskets and tomahawks. These will be the Iroquois or someone, I would imagine. Run in. Run in. These guys are exhausted, but they've chased somebody off, which is what we needed. They've been chased off, which is also what we needed. No, they haven't. Not entirely. Don't know that you need to be running at this point, fellas. They're flanked. I think they're trying to get these guys back. You get in there where you can actually make a difference. Right, whatever that was, it's been chased off. Let's bring up the reinforcements over here. Condition low. Hopefully we'll be able to defeat that. This has been a real scrappy fight. I 100% did not expect this. And sadly, I didn't even get my... Oh, God, I didn't realise those were on the rear as well. Ammunition is going to be an issue at some point. Right, let's go and face the fort. Do you know what? We can hold off. We don't need to go charging at the fort. They are... Alright, let's catch those guys up. Charge. Just keep pulling these back towards the militia that's marching up. Well, we're going to catch them in the rear. For what this counts, I don't know. We should have the advantage. Can our general get over there in time? It doesn't matter. We've got the advantage. They're shaking. Shaking and breaking. Condition 0%. You'd see it would be foolish to charge them in. We're exhausted over here as well, but we're giving our guys the bonus. I imagine they're in better cover. So one of my concerns facing native armies is that they're just going to be like skirmish type of troops, which just kite us around the map all over the place. I mean, it's the enemy do that anyway to some extent. Guys, you need to get in position fast, because it seems like you were stopped by a log cabin, and we're getting flanked here. Okay, let's turn around. These guys are resting. We don't attack the fort. We don't need to attack the fort. Let's go onto this flank here. I might just run these guys in, because there's going to be some trouble coming. Condition is improving whilst the chaps have a rest. That's good to see. Right, we should have got... Excellent, we've got another captured company there. No sign of our reinforcements. They are taking some chasing off. We've got some fresh militia. Let's just bring these guys up. At the moment, all these dudes have done is march. Were they there at the start of the battle, actually? Oh my god, the enemy have got reinforcements. Right, then fall back. Fall back. We don't need to be doing that. I wasn't expecting that. Form up on this flank, please. Turn. We're gonna need a general over here to sort this mess out. This is where the fighting is just suddenly turned. I mean, this feels like a very dynamic sort of a battle, doesn't it? I quite like this. Ammunition is now a problem. So whatever happens, this army has to go and take a rest somewhere. Give him a volley. We cannot break those guys. That's fine. Let's see. We'll forget about them for the time being. We've got the militia in place, which is good news. Are we going to face... I'm just going to line them up in case we're going to face an attack coming out of the fort. But what I need to see is my artillery arriving. Preferably quickly. Hold. Hold. And have a rest. Chase some more of those dudes off. Run into position. We're going to give these guys a volley. These are some proper light infantry. Which is not what we want to see there, so we may have to order a charge against them. What's happened on this flank? Let's just recover the army to some extent. Reserves here. You can rest, recover. And there's something down here. Oh, these are the knackered. These are the captured units. Okay, let's put them in this wood out the way. Enable line of sight mode. Oh, that's interesting. So that'll be quite handy should we want to like sneak up on anyone. Right, I'm going to bring these guys back to the fight. Ah, we've got cannons. Right, let's bring them in. The enemy have brought up artillery. There's a general engagement. Let's fall back. Let's fall back. I'm happy. Fall back. And what we're going to do is just form a line like this. And you just there. That'll do. That'll do. We'll bring the militia in. Halt and hold. Come up. Let's bring old Mark across here. These guys are likely to be... My guys are likely to be a bit shaky, shall we say. I think we're winning the fight against the light infantry. I'm reluctant to just charge out like a lunatic. And it seems like the enemy, the indestructible enemy, are returning. Right, go and deal with those cannons now. We're just charging in a mob. I like this. This is the formation known as the column, or the mob. Because the column wasn't really used for battlefield formation, so a little bit later in this time period. But the mob is good as well. Where the hell are my reinforcements at? Which is probably what most generals have said at some point or other. I feel like they're coming in. We're doing okay. Let's bring some guys up into the centre. You lot are supposed to be resting, but what's the condition? The condition's good. Condition's quite good. Morale is okay. These guys have been shot to pieces by militia. We've got someone exhausted over here. Let's bring some reserves in to hold this line. And then we've got reserves here as well. I think reserves are quite useful. It's telling me there's 2 red units down here, but I can't see them. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Come on, men. We're doing good here, but can we capture... Yes, we've got them. Brilliant. Can we not capture these and use the guns? It's not giving me the option to. That's a shame. I guess we will... Because we've seen them. We've manned the guns elsewhere. I'm just going to put those guys in the woods and hide them. What's this? That's us. Okay. Low ammunition. That's going to be a problem. Right, you see that? Charge. Oh, God. They're just coming back out. It's like these guys will never surrender. Oh, look at that over there. That's not what we want to see. Those are decent quality infantry as well. Let's form the line up. I've no idea where my reinforcements are. I thought they were just on the edge of the battle. I don't know why things haven't shown up here. Okay, we've got some reserves there. We've got a better, beefier... Actually, we can do this. Go on the run. Let's go and get those guys chased down. These are on low ammunition as well, which is not good. Into the woods. Flank that unit over there. They're exhausted. Oh, these... Hang on. This is an extra one. Then I think exhaustion is a bit of an overstatement. They're okay. At this point, I think we need to chase people off as much as anything, so I'm ordering in a charge. Ammunition is a major problem here. Let me put some reserves in. These guys are going to have to fall back. Where the hell are all these British troops coming from? Hang on, what have we got down here? Oh, God, those are just the captured guys? Wait, can we order them off the map? If I do that, and then click on... Is there not a retreat off the map button? Like there was in Ultimate General? What if I do that? If I just... Ooh, what did I do? What did I do? Did I do the wrong thing then? It doesn't give me a tooltip, so... I've destroyed them. Oh my God, that was probably not the thing to do. Native musket infantry is shattered. Good. Very good. Right, quickly. Cloak the line. Those guys are flanked now. Yeah, you should have fallen back really before you got broken like that, but... oh well. Tough shit. There's not much cover around here, unfortunately. Make sure everyone is on hold orders. I can do something to outflank them. I think I may have murdered those prisoners, you know. I think that's what that button was. Oh, God. We shall see. We shall see. We are winning this. I am really annoyed that my reinforcements haven't shown up, though, because that was like a huge part of deal here. We're caving in the middle because we can't repel firepower of that magnitude. And these guys are just returning and just still holding the positions up there, which is not good. We need a nice big flanking charge. Let's go in with those guys. Charge! Wait, what? They've got more artillery. Well, we will see your artillery. Oh, wait, what's this up here? What is this up here? How did you get up there? What the shit? Let's go capture the supply wagons, because that sounds like an amazing idea. Right, I need to charge those guys. I think we're going to get absolutely panned here. Halt! This wasn't part of the plan. Do you know what? They've got to go in. I don't remember ordering everyone up to do this. What is going on? Right, what we're going to do is just fall everyone back. Because I do not understand why my reinforcements have not showed up. Let's pull everyone back. And see if we can cause some chaos somewhere. Did we catch this? What's going on over here? Somewhere that's supposed to be on the camera. I think I'm defeated. These guys ran in and got defeated by a sodding supply wagon. This is unbelievable. This shows the true state of the rebel army, that it is in no situation to meet an organised British army. I honestly think, though, that we've met a lot more things than we should have done here. I'm going to be honest. What we're going to do is we're going to form a defensive line like this. And we're going to gather everything up and just get them out of the way. And what we need to do is make sure our artillery doesn't get captured. What's going on up here? I still believe we can cause some trouble here. Now then, question. Did that captured artillery battery, has it returned to the enemy ranks? I fear it may have done. We're trapped. Hang on, we need to rescue this guy out. Charge them in. Yeah, from what looked like being a fairly solid, I thought, fairly solid victory. Let's just occupy. I don't know where they're going. Let's occupy some woods. Maybe we'll come back a bit. Maybe we'll come back a bit and occupy this area like this. Well, we've achieved something over there, which is excellent. We've drawn the enemy away from that fort. These chaps may have chased off that supply. No, wait, it's still shown on the map over here. Oh, it's there? Try again. Look, we want to try and capture that. Was this this was another unit? Okay. My forces are scrambled everywhere. Put them in the woods. Get away from that cannon. Let's get a better position on here. Do we have cover? We have some cover. Let's increase that then. We'll go on the hold order. Oh no, they're the cannon. The cannon's okay. The cannon made it out. That's good. And the other two units, it looks like I accidentally slaughtered them. We will find out after the battle what happened to that. We are still trying to chase this thing down, and we're having no joy whatsoever. Charge! Charge! Well, I think we've broken them. I don't know if that means we can capture the supplies. Breaking them's good. Someone surrendered. You can finish the mission, or... Does that mean we've won? I honestly do not know if that means we've won. Let me get some vision back up there. And out the edge of this wood. I hear cannons. I hear cannon fire. Whew. Ammunition is a major problem. Who is this then? This was some grenadiers, I think. Does it say what they are? Grenadier companies. Yes, okay. I'll put them down there. Wow, what a fight. We're still trying to chase that off. I can't really target that. I think that means they're broken. Let's just go and hang out by this. I want to see if that actually counts as getting ammunition back. I also think that these guys are now uncontrollable. I wonder if there's a limit to how many units we can deploy in a battle as well. I wonder if that's the reason. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go back on the offensive here. So that's still a useful force. And the militia, I thought was still a useful force. Let's do some combining here and get these small companies combined into something a bit bigger. Although ammunition is a problem. You've got ammunition. So what happens if I finish this? Does it say? I honestly can't see me turfing those guys out. We can inflict some more damage though. Alright, let's pull back to here. And what still is going on over here? So we've chased these guys. Do you know what? Let's carry on. Let's carry on chasing them. Charge them down. That battle is doing its own thing now. The question is, do we want to try and do anything else? We're just taking casualties in the woods for no reason there. Pull back. It's been a big, big old fight. Turn to face. I wonder if we can trap this unit and capture them. Does it say what our casualties are? It doesn't. I mean, the enemy are weakened, but I mean, this is... If we attack from this side. It'll take a full redeployment, I think. And we just launch ourselves into the fortress. But we could do that. I'm going to trap this between two forces here. Right, let's deploy the militia over there. Get them out of the way. It would be a daring move, I think. Charge, you've got condition. I think these guys will break and surrender. It's my prediction. They've got out of position here. We should be able to get them. This looks like this is finished, whatever's happened over here. I'm going to march them down to a bit of support in the woods. We've got them. Excellent. We'll take that as a win. Right, nice. Return to base over there. Let's speed the game up and see what the enemy is likely to want to do now. I'll try and retreat back into the woods so we can keep an eye on this. There's some more musketry going off, but where? Oh, over here? Okay, I didn't expect this. Do we have someone who can come rushing out? We're going to try and get these guys as well. You on the run? They're moving quickly, aren't they? Charge them in. The militia will be slightly shaky for morale, so I don't want to, like... I don't want to overburden them, because if we have to attack a fort, they're also the guys who are going to be responsible for doing it. Well, they've got the general in charge here. Charge, come on. We should push in. Ammunition, not so important if you're sticking them with the bayonet. We seem to be just taking... We may as well go and hold there and get as much cover as possible. We've got one lot. So excellent. Bring them back down to the prisoner pool down here. Charge. Go and help your friends. I mean, I could bring these up. They're routed. No, that's okay. Halt. And join the prisoner pool. So we're picking these guys off bit by bit here. Oh, we've spotted something. What's this out here? What is this? It's a supply wagon. It's another supply wagon. Where's our guys at? I'm trying to find these on the map, but I'm struggling here. Can we engage? Not with that condition. I'm going to stop here. We want to see what the enemy are up to. I did not expect this battle to take quite so long. The enemy are on the move. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to position ourselves on the other side of this fort. Like this. If we are going in, it's going to be a huge attack on this side. Low ammunition. I do not like to see that. Our guys can still fight a little bit, so it's not like the end of everything. Let's just pull back so we're at least in some natural cover. I wonder if we could... If we advanced up there... It's not worth it to try and capture a supply wagon, I think. We need to come in from the other side. This is clearly the weakest side. But at the same time, I'm going to need something to then go and attack the artillery if it turns around. So let's come out a little bit. Have people rested. We're in position. We are going to actually do this, aren't we? Right, line up, boys. We'll let the condition improve for the militia. We're just taking round shot in the face over here. Oof, and it's landing as well. Can I get back into the woods? I love the sound of the cannons in this game. They've really beefed them up. Right, I don't think, personally, that these guys with axes are going to be much of an opposition. Let's move up and support. Let's make sure our general is... Well, they are returning fire. Oh, we can't put those into hold order. We have a bit more cover. Well, they have something. Despite that suggesting that they are melee infantry, they do seem to have something. The supplies are trying to get out of the way, I think. Let's go and shoot them up. The cover position is not great over here. We're playing at ×2 speed. I need to be careful doing that. If we're going up, we need to come up. We need to bring things up now. It's this company. That's the one I'm a bit worried about. These two companies are still strong. So we need to outflank them before we get involved. Let's advance right up. They're exhausted. They're not supposed to be running. I mean, the enemy, it's like they are willing to fight to the death here. What's happening in this engagement? We've engaged the enemy supplies. I do not fancy trying to charge. I mean, you guys... We're slowly... I mean, these are fighting to the death. Maybe they know they're surrounded, and that's why they're willing to fight to the death. So meanwhile, my next plan might be just to face... something's gone. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. So we need to then bring in these guys like this. Right, okay, now we've got the movement. I'm going to probably regret this, but let's engage. I need to take those cannons. Those don't seem to be in particularly great cover. I'm going to pile everything on there, and these guys are going to go over the walls. Like this. And make sure my general's in. There's going to be medals all round for this one. You can help on there. I'm going in straight in with the bayonet. We're not messing. Oh, these guys have gone straight in with the bayonet. Okay, that wasn't part of the plan, I think. Why have I run off? Was I getting shot at? Friendly fire. Well, that's gone wrong. We will get rid of the cannons. I think the enemy are fighting to annihilation here. And I'm gutted I didn't get my artillery involved in this. Hang on, I have a little brigade of captured units. I wish I could get a tooltip up on that. I'm pretty sure that means slaughter. We got the cannons. That's excellent. Excellent work, fellas. Keep chasing them. We can't occupy these, unfortunately. I wish we could. Right. Get in and shoot these guys in the flank. My guy keeps pulling back from musket range. He's not getting involved here. I'm going to let them just chase them off the field for fear of them actually returning. Let's get in the fort, actually into the fort. I feel like I need to go and rally some guys. Are they coming out? If they're coming out, that's beautiful. Just pile in the firepower. Right, one lot's doomed now. Stick with it. Artillery battery is shattered. That's good, that's good. Okay, we're going to have the fort at last. It's been quite the ordeal. Ammunition is out. At this point, we charge. We charge. I'm not quite sure who they're charging, but we definitely charge. We have reinforcements. Oh, look, there's a straggler. Okay, well, the militia's routed, which is no great surprise. Not sure how they can shoot through the walls at them. We'll put it down to some game sort of limitations. I don't know that we're going to take this after all, you know. Friendly fire, not good. Not good. Do we have... We have something going on over here. Actually, can we do this? And combine those together and bring them down? Right, let's just get here and capture the fort. Nice. Okay, that's... These guys are blocked. Okay, you can shoot, though. You get up there. You get involved. And we've got one knackered unit of Brits. Go and hide in the woods. Have you ever seen a fight like this? I've never seen a fight like this in my limited experience of this game. Everyone's now fleeing for their lives. Contested fort for 7 minutes. I mean, are you completely out of ammunition at this point? That does seem to be the situation. Let's just bring more and more troops in here. I mean, the supplies are trying to come back. The British generals decided to abandon the fort and just he's now with the supply wagons. We've nearly got this beaten anyway. But I think both sides... Mind you, this will be a big supply of ammunition, I suspect. And there goes my guys. That's not good. Shit. So we're down to a bunch of militia now. The reinforcements never showed up. Either that or I wasn't allowed to bring them on. And now the enemy are back in a position where they may actually beat me here. How's your condition? Right, you just need to run in. Because what we do not need to allow to happen is this fort go. If we take the fort, I think we win anyway. These guys have reformed, or in the process of reforming. I'm not quite sure why these lots seem to be getting such a huge defensive benefit from where they're being shot at the moment. Let's also put these guys onto the hold orders. I should have had that done before. I need to bring these up, but I daren't run my general out. We've captured the fort. I daren't click finish for fear of it saying you've actually lost, because there's one unit left on the thing. Are those guys still leaving? Those guys are still leaving. But this is ours now, right? Screw it. I'm clicking finish. It's a victory. My God, that was a brutal fight. So, yes, it didn't pull in the full forces of ours. It didn't bring the artillery in, which would have been super useful in such a situation. But anyway, we did it. We must hold the fort? Well, we captured it. Now this, again, I'm glad some of you guys said you don't understand how this screen reads, because I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. Let's just forget that and click OK. So this will go down as the Battle of Salem. And we give the Brits a kick in, but I think we're going to have to pull back out of there. We'll try and grab whatever resources we can and then hoof it out as well, because this is going to be bad. So we could do with marksmanship training, I think. I mean, the stamina is good, but we're losing the fights. Reload speed. I'm going to go accuracy. Firearms efficiency. Firearms and accuracy. That should help. Because going into the charge is very, very risky. Endurance or willpower. We're going to go endurance. Who was that? The Naughty Beavers. Definitely saw a big fight there. Oh, we got our third point. Excellent. So we're going to go For tactician, 20% move speed of units, which I think will be help. A big help. Oh, ammo, though. No, sod it. Speed, I think, will be everything.